Have you ever stopped to wonder how your beliefs shape your reality? Deep inside, many of us carry beliefs about ourselves, about life, and about what we're capable of. These beliefs aren't always visible, but they quietly influence every choice we make, every opportunity we seize or avoid. When these beliefs are empowering, they can propel us toward our dreams. But when they're limiting, they create invisible barriers that hold us back. We end up believing things like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve success, or I'll never be able to change. These thoughts become so deeply rooted in our minds that they begin to feel like facts. These are known as limiting beliefs, and they can become some of the most insidious obstacles in our lives. Limiting beliefs are not facts. They're stories we tell ourselves based on past experiences, fears, or the messages we've internalized from others. They keep us in a small comfort zone and prevent us from exploring our full potential. Whether it's a belief that you're not smart enough to start that new career or too old to learn a new skill, these ideas act like chains, binding us to a version of ourselves that may be far from what we're truly capable of. Recognizing and letting go of these limiting beliefs can open doors we didn't even know were there. It allows us to shift our perspective, reclaim control over our lives, and step into a version of ourselves that's confident, capable, and resilient. In this journey of self-discovery, identifying and releasing limiting beliefs is one of the most empowering steps you can take. But it's not easy. It requires honesty, reflection, and a willingness to challenge deeply ingrained ideas. This journey may bring discomfort, as we're forced to confront the parts of ourselves we'd rather ignore. However, once we let go of these self-imposed limitations, we're able to rewrite our story, embracing new possibilities and reaching heights we once thought were unreachable. So, let's dive into this process of identifying and releasing these beliefs and start creating a life that aligns with our true potential. To understand how to let go of limiting beliefs, we first need to understand how they're formed. Limiting beliefs are often born from past experiences, moments when we may have felt embarrassed, afraid, or inadequate. For instance, if you were told as a child that you weren't good at math, you might have internalized a belief that you're just not a math person. These messages, whether verbal or nonverbal, from parents, teachers, or even society, can shape our self-image in powerful ways. Over time, they become subconscious assumptions that influence our behavior and decisions without us even realizing it. As we go through life, we tend to filter our experiences to confirm these beliefs, reinforcing them again and again. The first step to letting go of limiting beliefs is to identify them. This is easier said than done because many of these beliefs are deeply embedded in our subconscious. Start by paying attention to recurring thoughts, especially those that come up in moments of challenge or self-doubt. Notice any statements that begin with, I can't, I'm not, or I'll never. Write these thoughts down without judgment, treating them as clues to uncover what's truly holding you back. You may be surprised by how often limiting beliefs slip into your inner dialogue. For example, if you often think, I'm not confident enough to lead a team, you've identified a belief that needs examining. Once you recognize the limiting belief, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Where did it come from? Do I have evidence that proves it wrong? For instance, if you believe, I'm not a good communicator, think back to times when you successfully communicated with others. Maybe you helped a friend through a tough time or gave a great presentation at work. By gathering evidence that contradicts the belief, you begin to weaken its hold on you. This process can feel uncomfortable, as it requires you to confront fears and question long-standing assumptions. But it's a necessary part of breaking free from the limitations you've placed on yourself. Another powerful tool for releasing limiting beliefs is visualization. Imagine yourself without this belief holding you back. Picture what you could accomplish, how you would feel, and the person you could become if you no longer believe, for example, I'm not creative. When you visualize a life without your limiting beliefs, you create a new possibility in your mind. This practice helps reprogram your brain to start believing in this new reality, and with time, it will feel more natural to act in alignment with this empowered self-image. Replacing a limiting belief with an empowering one is the final step. Once you've weakened the hold of a limiting belief, replace it with a positive affirmation or empowering thought that aligns with the person you want to become. If your limiting belief is, "I'm not smart enough," replace it with, "I am capable of learning and growing every day." Practice this new belief daily, repeating it to yourself and acting in ways that confirm its truth. Remember, it's a process. Changing beliefs takes time and patience, but with persistence, you can start building a mindset that reflects your true potential. Letting go of limiting beliefs is like peeling away layers that have kept you hidden from your own greatness. It's a journey of self-discovery that requires honesty, courage, and a willingness to embrace change. As you go through the process of identifying, challenging, and replacing these beliefs, you'll begin to see how much potential has been waiting within you all along. You may stumble, face setbacks, or even feel overwhelmed by the task of confronting deeply ingrained beliefs. But each step you take brings you closer to a life where you are no longer constrained by outdated ideas about who you are and what you're capable of. Embracing this new mindset will unlock a version of yourself that is free, empowered, and capable of achieving your dreams. Remember, the beliefs we hold shape the reality we experience. By consciously choosing beliefs that support your growth and well-being, you are actively creating a life filled with possibilities. This journey may be challenging, but it is incredibly rewarding. So take a deep breath, trust yourself, and step into the limitless potential that awaits you. Letting go of limiting beliefs is a gift to yourself, a chance to live more fully, to dream bigger, and to create a life that reflects your true worth.